Can I face challenges in finding mentorship within my desired practice area? What strategies do you recommend for attorneys seeking mentorship, and how can such mentorships contribute to long-term career success? Okay, in order to find someone to mentor you, you have to find someone that you can work with that will do that for you. So you need a mentor, which is actually very important. How important are mentors? I remember talking to this guy that didn't make partner at this law firm, or left before he could be considered to be partner, and went and started his own firm. And I said to him, why didn't you think you were my partner? He said, I didn't have any mentors or people that I thought would have my back when the time came. So it's interesting. He didn't have someone to support him. So having a mentor is incredibly important. Frankly, when I went to law school and I went to college, and I had mentors that helped me go to the schools I wanted to. So everyone, if you get a mentor, can be incredibly helpful. But you want to get a mentor in your practice area. So all you do is you find people that do the work, and you explain to them how much you want to do the work, and you contact them. So if I wanted to, and again, I hate to keep coming back to this, but this is just so ridiculous. So I wanted to be a real estate attorney in Tallahassee, right? So here's a law firm right here, Gray Robinson, let's see, website. And then I don't even know who these people are, if there's even a directory of these attorneys. I don't quite understand what's going on. Oh, attorneys. Okay. Look at all these people here. There's Lucia, and there's a senior associates. Oh, she's a shareholder. I might go and message her and say, hi, Valerie. I'm very interested in this. She does food law. Very interesting. I'm very interested in food law. Could I come in for I understand you may not have any openings. Could I come in for an informational interview? Might be one thing. Or I'm very interested in, would it be possible to come in and watch and volunteer to work, or for a very little amount of money for you, or just something like that if you were new? But that's how you did it. Now, this is just one attorney in Tallahassee. There are tons of people that you can do that. So if you reach out to people for help, or say, I'm wondering if you can help me and point me in the right direction, do you know of any ways looking to try to get experience doing this, that, and that? That's how you would do it. You would go to, if there's any groups, bar associations related to it, or that sort of thing. Sometimes, like in California, they have mentors in different practice areas that can help new attorneys. Not always, but sometimes they do. So that's what I would do. But in order to get a mentor, you have to have something to offer them. You have to tell them, can I help at low cost? Whatever it is you want to do, but you have to be able to find people that way. And people, by the way, if you just say, hey, I want to work for you, that can work. You can call someone and say, I'm calling you about this. I'd really like to work with you. Or you could basically message them and say, I'm really trying to get experience in this area of law. Would it be possible for me to come in and ask you a few questions and do an informational interview? People like that, by the way. Like, people feel flattered when someone else wants to do the same kind of work that they do. So that's another example. That's something, by the way, that hardly anyone does. But again, that goes back to effective marketing versus ineffective. So ineffective is when you just apply to all these places that are on Indeed or LinkedIn or whatever. You're only applying to job openings. You're marketing yourself in areas that don't have a lot of demand. And effective is doing this. And also, I would say, connecting with individuals doing what you want. So all of that can be much more, connections and that sort of thing are much more important. And then finding a hungry market, not a market, not one that is stuck people like. All right. So I hope that helps. That's a long-winded way of saying, but you have to go some place where, again, the other thing I would also say is you have to go to a market where there's people like you. You have to try to do things that way too.